China has called on North Korea to stop further nuclear and missile tests. The Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has said the United States and South Korea must stop joint military drills. He also criticized the deployment of a US anti-missile defense system in South Korea. Dan Epstein has more from Beijing.
First, the UN and the UN's allies have been pressuring China to do something against this kind of erratic neighbor that it has. And China has now done something. It's imposed this coal ban, which is expected to send a message that we won't tolerate missile tests. But missile tests are still continuing. So really, what needs to be noted is that what China probably fears more than missile attacks from North Korea is the idea of economically crippling this very unstable country and millions of potential economic refugees flooding into northern provinces. So China doesn't want to disrupt this province too much. It wants to keep things stable. Now, on the other hand, the deployment of this terminal high-altitude aerial defense system in South Korea, a joint exercise by both South Korea and America, China has been vehemently speaking against now for months, but it looks like it's going ahead. And although this is intended to intercept any potential missile attack from North Korea coming into South Korea, China, of course, interprets it as a threat to its own national security. And Chinese analysts would say it will interpret it as a way of further containing China, just like it accuses America of doing in the South China Sea. One way to look at how China can respond is to look at the company who sold the land to the South Korean government where this system is going to be built. They're called Lotte Group. They operate a lot in China. They're very dependent on the Chinese market, everything from candy to real estate. And there's been a massive backlash to this particular company. Retail stores in Beijing have been closed down. They've had to cancel theme parks. They've been fined thousands of dollars for illegal advertising. And really, this is just the beginning. And it's a great example of what can happen when China interprets a company of using its market to make a profit, but not playing along by its rules, not playing along for its national interests. And South Korea, in many ways, is so dependent on China's market. So China, rather than just threatening things militaristically, it will make a big dent in China and in South Korean companies using its own market forces.